Yeah. Damn, you like hopped right in there. I didn't even put up a like just starting screen. How's it going, Heal? It's just dysphoria. It's honestly it's I feel more dysphoric than I've ever felt in my entire life. Like I it's yeah, I don't know. It's like heavy. I've got like you ever get the thing where you're like so depressed that you have like heart palpitations? Like your heart's just like pounding constantly. That's kind of where I'm at. I gotta do music. Let's see. I haven't played Balatro in a minute. What I gotta do? There you go. Hey, Skull Gun. I can't. You can't count. It's yeah. I will say there was a minute where like did I put on a bunch of eyeliner? I did my This is part of the issue. It's like I feel like when I do my makeup, I feel like it makes me look clockier. It makes me look more masculine. If that makes sense, especially with my hair down. Like I think like up, it's a little bit better. But like I don't know, it just makes my brow look so heavy. I don't know. Wait, Heal, do you actually go to the casino? You know gambling's haram, right? Don't gamble. I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna. Neither of us is Muslim. Okay, do I go for a photograph here, or do I just like take the cash? And this is all the. Thank you, Glacy. I understand like intellectually that like when I'm. Just a fact of reality is like when you're at your most depressed is also when you're at your most hot. I don't. That's just the rules. Um, and like maybe this is kind of like there's some like healing I've yet to do, and now I'm kind of like going through it a little bit because I never really grieved my childhood, and so like I'm just getting hit by all that like now. But I think like I'm coming into a goth era. I think that's the next move. Dude, I bounced off Tekken 8 low key. I mean like I was kind of Tekkened out with Tekken 7. And it was bad for me. Yeah. I mean, thanks, Clay. Yeah, I think like well part of it is like I'm a winter and it's really really hard to like get clothes like shop if you're a winter because like most of the clothes that's available is it's for like white people, like the colors are, and white people are generally like summers. That's like the when you think of like a white person, that's like a summer usually. But I'm like the rare blonde winter. So I need to like that's why I wear a lot of black is because like that's like a safe bet if you're a winter. Do I like Stray Kids? I have no idea what that is. Yeah, that's fair. I gotta hold up. I gotta open up a thing. Here we go. Do I like Stray Kids? I don't know what that is. There's clockable by number. There's clockable by queer, and there's two different things. That's facts. But like I want to. I just want to feel. My goal, right, is to have like a day where I just straight up just forget that I'm trans. And then I'll like get home and go like, wait a minute. And I don't know. I don't think I'll ever really get there. Do you know if you have BDD? Oh, no, Skullgun. This is just like dysphoria. Being trans is really hard, dude. It's not. It's just not for the faint of heart. It's rough. Let's do. See if I can just get a bunch of spades. Let's see. This might be very, very stupid. But Jack, we're trying to cultivate a very feminine environment right now. Oh shit, this is a straight flush. So, unfortunately, no jokes. It has to be all. We're very girly pop today. Okay, special pack. Dude, is there... This is my question about Balatro. Is plus mold ever good? I think it's like ante 1 through 3 you can kind of get away with plus mold, but after that, I guess it's no. I think like before you know, I guess it's good with you like before you know what your like hand you're going for is. Okay. One of your friends suggested you go on estrogen, and you said, hell no, being trans is mad difficult. I mean, like, for me, it was like, literally the only reason I didn't like come out as like a toddler is because I didn't know that medical transition was a thing until I was like 22. So like for me it was like very, 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 very clear. Right? It was like the single most defining thing about who I was, like forever. So like I can't make that kind of determination for someone who's like more like non-binary or whatever. I don't want any of these. You're bald? Damn, get owned. Here's the thing, like, so why did the real question is like, do you like, why did your friend bring that up? Hey Jakins. Jakins, like, real talk, like, it's the age thing, I'm sorry. Like, we're not, yeah. As far as like coitus vis-a-vis age goes, like, it's just not. Plus, I don't like dry. We were talking about what would you do if you woke up as a girl. What did you say? Yeah, let's go for maybe. It depends if you're bad or not. I think I would start asking clarifying context questions until we ran out of time. I mean, like, it's like, okay, why is the question like, what would you do? Like, if you woke up as a girl, you'd just be like, all right, I guess I'll. I think, like, honestly, the cis answer would be like jork it, but like the trans answer would be like, I don't know, just like vibe. Like that's what I, if I just like woke up as a cis woman, I would just like vibe. I would just like, okay, I'm gonna make some coffee. No, let's just flush it. We got spades. Maybe work towards. The answer is always mess with the titties first. Yeah, I think like. Here's the thing: if you're trans, you have like a very clear idea of like what you would do. What, like, you have thought about this endlessly, about like what would you do if you like woke up and as like, as a woman or as a man, right? But if you're like cis, you just kind of like, yeah, I think like the cis answer would be like, oh yeah, I would like I'd fondle my titties and like and mess with my like bits. Like a cis man's response would be like, okay, if I woke up as a woman, I would just like mess with my titties. You're trying on hella clothes? Damn. You can, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. You can try on clothes now. The clothes are there. But I guess it is like you'll feel ugly in those clothes. Which, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I mean, it's the dirty secret of like women's clothes is that it's like a lot of it is like, even for like cis women, it is a lot of just like, okay, your body is like gross in a very specific way, and so you find clothes that work with. So like, and I'm very, very lucky that I transitioned at an age where I was able to still get some like pelvis development. If you start like under 25, you do get like, it actually, like, hormones actually change your bone structure. So I'm very lucky that I found out about medical transition early enough that I was able to get like something. So like the one thing that I'm not dysphoric about is my legs, right? Because like, like my curves are real. Like I can't really deny that. But my upper body is the issue. Like my rib cage is just ugh. My face, I don't know. I just feel so ugly all the time. Okay, what am I looking at? Why was I opening up hands? Let's roll one more time. You're getting free drinks at the straight bar instead of the gay bar for once. You get free drinks at the gay bar? Fours. Literally 0 fours. That's crazy. No fours? That's awesome. If I got 100K, would I spend it on more surgery? I think... When I'd probably get like an FFS revision. I've got like scar tissue. Here. So I'd get that cleaned up. Hi, Arado. But yeah, I mean, a lot of... If I had 100K, I'd probably spend it on like recording gear. Low key. There's no... How did I miss every single 4? Bam. Okay. Man, 1-4. It's crazy. Oh, that got me over. Fuck. How does this game work? You just make poker hands. I don't know. I kind of understand that I'm like going through. There's like, you know, progress isn't linear and stuff. So I'm kind of going through like a low point. But there's better stuff on the other side. For sure. Here I need to know what kind of person you are. Are you hitting on a 17 against the dealer's ace? Well, in this case, in Balatro, I'm hitting on the 17 because it's free. If you're talking about like real money, I'm not gambling because it's haram. And it's bad for you and stupid. Do I still speak fluid? If the dealer has an ace, you already lost, so might as well hit. See, that's the right attitude. If you've already lost, then hit. You've already lost, so might as well hit. I kind of want to get that framed. Low key, high key. Okay. The aces. Okay. This is gonna get me over. Okay, that actually is an ace. Okay. So right now I'm just trying to like find as much money as possible with this. 4chan, dude. Do you imagine if I still went to 4chan? That would be unreal. 4chan sucks, but the thing is, like, 4chan sucks, but it is how I found, because I found out about like the fact that you can just get estrogen because of a 4chan like fashion board trap aesthetics meme. It was like a 4chan meme, like a PDF kind of like square thing, and it was like, here's what you can do if you want to look like if you want to be like a trap, like if you want to look like more femme. And one of the things, and there's like one thing, oh, you can get like this herbal supplement, and I went to the Amazon reviews for that supplement, and all the reviews are just like, will this like feminize me? And like every single like response to that was just get estrogen. Just get estrogen. Yeah, don't ever go to 4chan, it sucks. Let's see, do I want Hierophant? Yeah. Femcell daughter or looks maxing son. Your coconut water. Nice opening. Let's see. I want to grab this. It's been 48 hours digesting the adjacent Reddit subs trying to answer a question like, so I'm having things like HRT Repper come up as something to say in my head. Dude, Repper is abysmal. And it makes it HRT. Wait, what would an HRT Repper be? And because I understand like the concept of an HRT femboy, right? But like, what is an HRT Repper? These are all useless. Fuck it. Taking HRTs to continuing demand mode, still not sure if trans. See, I wouldn't call that a repper though, because you're on hormones. That's crazy. Like, being trans is difficult, so like, and like, I also feel like it feels almost worse to be out as trans because you just feel like more dysphoric by like trying to like actually present as feminine. So like, but why would that be a repper if you're like, I would call that, are you familiar with the meme, young hoes cook everything on high heat? Young hoes cook everything on high heat. So that, if you're taking HRT and not like coming out, but you're like taking HRT while still like being closeted to the people around you, like that, you're kind of like slow cooking your transition. But like that's not you're not repressing it, you're transitioning. I've never seen someone take so long to buy Hanging Chad. I mean, Hanging Chad is good in some context, but like, it depends on what you're going for. And like right now, I kind of don't need it. Because we're at like, we're way over what we need. We're getting fire at like card 2. Yeah, like this is way overkill, so we don't need. You're saying you're an HRT repper? Okay, so Hanging Chad with high card might be a thing. AGP with 3 more letters. It's basically incel transmasking. Dude, see, there's the meta that's going on with like 4chan, like black pill trans stuff. I'm too far removed. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, like, dude, I don't know. Like, because on one hand, there's definitely people who like they just straight up are trans, and that's kind of just like an excuse that they need to actually come out. But some of them are just like, they're so black-pilled about like, I'm not masculine enough, so I just have to. I'm not enough to be a man, so I have to be a woman. So they've kind of made themselves trans, like by like reverse order, right? They've made themselves trans men. So if you want to feel better, then they told absolutely nobody to end their life or do anything other than keep taking the pills. Then there's that. Okay, we want to get 5s. We have a 5. No 5 still. Damn, okay. See, high card is... Oh, high card will get us over easy. 33k. Oh, you're playing Street Fighter? Wait, is he in SF6? Dude, I played Sim in SF6. I kind of dug it. But I also like I think I'm past the era where I'm a fighting game schooner. It's not good for you. It's like the loop of like online fighting games is so toxic. Cause I would just sit there and just be mad. I don't think you found a yoke here. I think last month I was just desperate to change anything and maybe life would be better if I was trans. It was a lifeline to keep going that month. You think? Wait, I forget. Did I tell everyone in here to transition. Transgender for everyone. All right, we're going high card, I guess. We're going high card. Let's see if there's anything good in here. Okay, blue. I'll take blue. King, 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 king. This is kind of juicy. Okay. Cool. I ate the bean. Okay, we're doing okay. We have some money. Alright, let's just eat. Spades, nice, okay. You didn't even get to play the version of Nina where she's top 5. I played top 5 Nina for a bit. Is Arslan still playing Nina in tournament? Yeah, but Nina's good this time around, that's nice. It's a game is good when the OG characters are really good. That's like the one gripe I have with Melee is that Mario is not good. But Fox is also an OG character. Nina, Anna, and Asuka. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, do you want to? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's buy this, sell it, and hopefully, let's see if we get. Actually, I'll be okay with getting any of these. Low key. Anna and Asuka are top 1 and 2. I got about the same enthusiasm reading that one Blue Sky DIY guide that I get researching a career field that I crossed. Okay, yeah, I think if you're trans, then looking into that stuff, it feels like truth, right? It feels like you finally are seen. Let's give these. Oh, I'm gonna get over. No, actually, yeah, damn. They're the 2 best, and then there's a big gap between them and third best. Wait, is Fuckmar back in the game? I forgot. Are we going photo chat? Are we going photo chat, guys? It's up to you. I think... Flock is mid. I think it's just the coincidence that I fell into our Narcissus Discord 10 years ago and made friends basically nowhere but Discord. Yeah. Brian does Fox stuff but better. Which yeah, I guess that's kind of they're both Muay Thai characters anyway. I think Ram, going off of the concept art of Ram, he could have been so much cooler. But as it is, he's just kind of he's just Sagat with more tattoos. Whatever, Street Flash. Photoshed's always a good combo. I'm trying to go deep though. Because it's getting to anti-8 is not the issue. I'm trying to go deep. And right now it's I want money. Fox doesn't even get a real unblockable. Let's see. 55 by 6. All right, I'm gonna do it. Ace, cool. I had any E scores yet? Yeah. Oh, I've I've played this game a good amount. Damn. Let's see. I'm trying to get that blue seal. I'm probably gonna get it over though. Damn. So, okay. Money. This is actually probably for what we're going for. This is the best one we could get. Let's. I never take mail-in rebate unless I had a blueprint and brainstorm to make it really worth it. I mean, it's money is always good, and obviously, like it's be better. Actually, low key. Because we're already re-triggering face cards. Okay. 10. Big money. Big money. Alright, we're good. Okay, yeah, see, yeah, having photograph and business card is pretty good. You bought a new PC? Damn, nice. All I need is the oops. See, the thing is, we can't have everything. That's the tragedy. A girl, I think. What? Dude, the YouTube chat is just like the caliber of person in the YouTube chat is something else. Okay. 8. Cool. Hold on, I gotta get I gotta bring my cat in. Be right back. And come on. Here we go. All right, hold on. Okay, is someone in the YouTube chat? We gotta nuke somebody. Tor signal stream. I forget if I have anybody modding the YouTube chat. I mean, if you want if you want an understanding of what it's like to be a trans woman online, this is why I don't use like hashtag trans on my TikToks, is that like you will get people who are just like, you're a fucking disgusting faggot, I hope you die. Give me a 360, show me your ass. It's awesome, guys. It's so great. You can be, let's see. I have an exciting offer for you, Jack. It's so exciting. Like a streamer. Let's... Congratulations. Congratulations, Jack. You have been promoted. You were one of my elite employees. Why did I close that? I gotta have this open for all the gooners. All right, cool. We have strength. This card's 8. I want to get some more 8s in. So we'll just use this hand. Get more kings. Okay, ooh, fuck. Oh. For running high card, this is crazy. Fuck, this is actually crazy. All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're just high cards, baby. Okay, level 9. So if we play our cards right, we can get 2 levels per. Okay. Just want to get that 8. Okay, cool. Nice. We're getting 2 levels per. That's very good. Because if we get enough levels, then we can eventually get out of Arrowhead. Get 105. How's everybody's day been? Okay. I don't know why I grabbed a death. I don't need a death right now. That could be something. Could be something. Let's make a steel one. Decent day. That's good. You can death the... That's true. I can death the blue seal. That is so true. That's why you get the big bugs. Spades, nice. Get that. Let's take hollow. It is actually like a minute. It has actually been a minute since I played Balatro. There was for a minute I kind of had a problem. I was playing it too much. Oh wait, okay, so I can actually world. I can world the Steel King I just made. If you want to go spades. Balatro is addicting. Cool. Death. We can death. Yeah, let's death the uh 115. No, I think I'm only gonna go for X mult when scored. Let's grab this because it doesn't put us down. Grab a flush. I do kind of need to do like I kind of got to re-up on my voice training. Took me time to gold seal all the decks. Fuck the black deck. That was the hardest one. Honestly, the hardest one for me. The hardest one for me was purple seal plasma deck. That was like a huge wall that I hit. I just like couldn't get over it. Is that gonna get me over? It probably, oh it is, yeah, for sure. I probably could have gone like, what I could have done is like grabbed a bunch of face cards. Live and learn. Cool. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna try to like gold seal everything. Damn, I went over. Oh, because I had a steal, I think. Because I think like now I no longer have Balatro addiction. But like for a minute it was like all I wanted to play. Screen shake disabled. I've got a screen shake disabled and like the backdrop disabled. My like dream is to have a version of Balatro that looks as close to Microsoft Solitaire as possible. It's not gonna happen, but in my dream, in my like purest, like in my heart of hearts, I want like a mod that makes it look like Microsoft Solitaire. So it's like there's kind of low key, high key. There's too much going on. You know, I think we've got enough levels. We're high card level 20. I think probably we can get out of Burnt Joker. All right. I didn't realize that was like a legit. Oh, I think that's like a third-party modding situation. I don't think the dev is gonna. Plasma is good, but the thing is, like, you hit a point where you need to switch. You need to switch from chips to Xmold, and like purple is where you kind of hit the point where you have to. Below purple, you can really just like kind of coast on chips. After purple, you have to like. You have to get your Xmold going. Cool. Do I have more kings? Wait, I don't. Let's see, more. Yeah, I do. Cool. Cool. Perfect. Okay, this next one's gonna get me over, so I have to just play the one. Because I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste 2 blue seals. Massive golden ticket. Yeah, well, I think because like you can't get golden ticket until you have a gold card. So I've unlocked golden ticket if it ever shows up. Dude, we got 34. Oh, we can definitely get rid of business card. Definitely. Okay. Guys. You guys want to make game merch by sending an ass on co-host? Wait, is co-host still around? Cause I feel they were like having some financial issues. I'm slowly chipping away at it's dead. Damn. I'm slowly chipping away at my NeoCities page. Let's see. Isn't most of it gets slurped up by archive.org? That's good. Oh wait, I didn't use the. It's fine. Okay, that won't get me over. So I can double up. Cool. Nice, okay. So this one. For sure, right? Fingers crossed. I thought I had enough chips. Damn, I got owned. I got so owned. Yeah. My dream is to like do like self-hosting. Just have like a, because there's like nothing can happen. Well, you can get like hacked and stuff, but like there's like stuff you can like set in place to like to self-host and like not get your shit wrecked. I don't know. The arrowhead was. I thought I was like, I thought I was chilling, dude. Oh well. Gotta move on. See, there's this like weird thing where I feel like I feel better if I'm around people, but part of early, let's party. I feel like I feel better after I've been around people, but part of that is like, I think if I'm around people, I just go into a mode where I'm putting on a face and I just sort of get used to putting on a face of like being good. But I don't know if that's actually better than like, I don't know if that's actually better than just like feeling my shit, you know? Is there a seed for Errata? Wasn't there a seed for like, I forget which deck, but there was a bugged seed where it was every single card was a 10 of clubs. So just like your first hand was a flush 5. Let's just rock it. Cool. Nice. How many gold cards do we have right now? We're actually pretty close to just having full gold face cards. That's pretty nice. Okay. Let's go. Do we want... I kind of don't know what I want yet. I feel like, okay, this is like a question for you guys. Is Full House a scrub hand? Low-key, I feel like Full House is a scrub hand. I'm gonna get a 4 of a kind just to have it. Fuck. This is stupid. That was not a good move, but whatever. Oh, it's... I don't know why I want to buy something even though it's just negative. He's not hot, he's just around. But there is something going on right now where like I'm so depressed I literally can't eat. Wait, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? I did it wrong. I think I'm fucked because of that. All right. I have candy in the house. I got chocolate, but like it's like, I don't know. There's like a thing where like the idea of eating. It's just like I can't like the part of my brain that's like, oh, eat food. It's just like it's not there. You ever gotten that where it's like it's not, you're just like you feel so shitty that it's not. I don't know, you end up just like fasting just cause I don't feel hungry. I haven't felt hungry for like 3 days. Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, I have fat on me, so I'll be fine. Like it's not getting to a point where I'm like rail thin or nothing. Like I got some flub I can work with. But... I can drink fluids. So we don't gotta worry about that. Full disclosure, I'm probably going to be streaming a bunch just because, like, this is the one thing right now that, like, makes me... Like, streaming is the one thing that makes me kind of feel normal right now. Yeah, you won't die, but that's feel better with half a bowl of almost anything territories. Territory, what are my... Territies? Low-key, even if you spelled it right, I wouldn't really know what you're talking about. Okay. That is good. Blue. Are you saying that, like, I would feel better if I, like, literally ate anything? Like, I'm just, like, if I eat anything, I feel nauseous. That's the thing. Wait. Damn it. Hold on. Is anyone here, like, active besides Skullgun right now? Anyone want mod for the day? I guess those shitty ads work. They have to. I don't know why I'm so biased towards spades. I think just spades are cool. They're the coolest ones. What do you want? You thought Twitch got rid of the... You poor sweet summer child. Kaisenat crypto meme. I'm the queen of spades. Dude, I need to, like, this is part of my, like... I'm kind of in my eating shit era right now. But, like, one of the things I gotta up my game with makeup, and, like, lip stuff is really, like, I kind of, well, no, it's all of it, because, like, the thing is, like, my skin is pretty good, so, like, I don't really do foundation. Like, I straight up just don't wear foundation because my skin is, like, really clear, so there's no, like, I straight up just do, like, sunscreen, primer, and then, like, some, like, contouring, blend that into just, like, my skin, and, like, highlights and stuff, and, like, so I'm just doing, like, eyes and lips, but I feel like all my lip stuff is, like, too dark, because I'm very, very pale, so, like, I don't know what lip stuff to do that doesn't, like, look... I think this is why people go goth, low-key. If they're, like, very pale, they go goth, because, like, it's very difficult. If you're very light or very dark, it's very difficult to find makeup that, like, behaves color-wise. Does that make sense? I got another one. Nice. Okay. Oh, this is actually free money. Perfect. What kind of hand do we want to go for? I got a blue, but I don't really have like... This is ante 2. I kind of got to make a decision. Straights. We're going straights. We're going straights until we don't, I guess. Oh, you fucker. We got the money hit. That's crazy. That's crazy. We got the money hit. Okay. Do we want to build a castle? No, castle's not worth it, right? Is castle worth it? There's no way. Not an ante 3. That's crazy. And we're not at... We've got like no deck fixing. So we can't do idle. Is that steel? Do we take it? Do we take steel? No, it's just steel. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. We got something going. See, now I'm in a zone. Now I'm in a zone. I'm hitting flow state. I think. Oh, it still got me over. Damn it. I didn't think I'd get over with that one. Okay. Dude, 8 ball? Okay. Do you guys dare me to take 8 ball? There's no way, right? 8 ball literally never hits. 8 ball never hits. This isn't a crying stream at all. Dude, no, this is a crying stream. I'm like crying vibes for sure. I'm trying to affect like a hot crying vibe. I'm feeling better now. I think like I look good in a webcam with my hair up. I know this is the thing. It's like I look good with my hair up in a messy bun. And I've noticed that my hair down feels very masculine. Thank you. So I gotta, is that like a, how do I like thread the needle of like, I want to have long hair, but like having it down feels so like macho. At least like the length I have it. Maybe it's the length. Is that it? I just like, if I go a bit longer, will that? So my hair kind of maxes out at about here. So I think like all the girls that have like really like pretty hair, they got like, it's like down to like the middle of their back. If they got like long hair, or they have like a bob, and there's kind of like no. Skull gun. Every single hair on your body has a maximum length. That's why like, so you know how like the hairs on your arms and your eyelashes, they only grow to a certain length and then it just stops. Like that's every single hair on your body. That's why you don't have eyelashes that like go crazy. The hair on your head is the exact same way. It just is, its maximum length is a lot longer. And so you have people who like, every single person has like a maximum hair length, and it's different for every person. It's like a lot of the women in my family, they've got kind of short hair because our hair doesn't like max out super long. Let's go. Emperor? Let's just go money. Let's just go money. No, we're not going DNA here. Maybe like a half up, half down thing. I think like I feel best when my hair's like this, right? Like I feel very cute when I have my hair up like this. I feel very good. I don't know. So I don't know how to wear it down where I don't feel like really dysphoric. I don't know, what do cis women do? Where they just like, did they just like always have their hair up? Wait, do I have a blue in here? I forget. I do. Okay. Damn, no money. Nothing. How you doing, Hershey Kisses? How's life? Love? Okay. I feel like I like worked to unlock this and I don't know why I did. Okay. Nice, okay. Nice. Hard nap. That's what's up. I'm doing this instead of going to bed. Because I feel very emotionally delicate, which is the irony is like that's in itself is like a very feminine feeling. Like emotionally I feel very feminine, but like physically I just feel like disgusting. Do I want to roll into judgment? No. We're going devil. Let's go. Let's get rid of you. I do look like that, don't I? Actually, I've been on the verge of tears. Like, I haven't actually, like... I haven't popped off a good cry yet. Let's see, do we wanna... Actually, I don't know what does the back look like? It's just like, I just like put my hair up. Oh. Yeah, just a clip. Hershey, are you trying to Goodwill Hunting me? I'm aware of that. Let's get some glass in here. Maybe get rid of some stuff. Don't. Oh, the exclamation point really drove it home. Oh, got the plant. We got planted, dude. Got planted. Fuck. I think actually it's early enough where I think I can just like chip it out. Damn, the sweaty fish thing doesn't... Wait, that works on Twitch, doesn't it? Damn, that doesn't even work. Is that like a... Wait, that's a better Twitch TV thing, isn't it? I uninstalled all my like Twitch add-ons. I'm sure whatever that... I'm sure it was a wonderful emote. I made a friend cry at lunch by doing that. I didn't know she tried to come out to her mother the night before. Dude. That's heavy. Dude, low key though, low key. Like, that's kind of a cheat code. Like, it, just like sound. Well, you could just walk up to someone who looks kind of bummed out, and just go like, "It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault." And like, it'll nuke them, dude. Like 99% of people. Did you know, actually, wait, did I ever tell you guys how I like came out to my parents? Did I ever like talk about that? Which joke was it? Are you insinuating that I came out with a joke? Doesn't work on white people because it was their fault. Dude, don't do that to me. That's facts though. I did? Okay, cool. Then I won't tell it again. Let's see if I can maybe get to this. I got a blue in here. I'm gonna sit on this. Nice. Okay, cool. That'll get me over, right? Oh, nice. I'm just light-skinned Mexican. Facts. Like, yeah, like low-key. No, yeah, I'll tell anyway, even though like you've probably heard it. But like I didn't actually like sit him down and talk to him. I was just DIYing spironolactone, and they found it in my trash can. They're like, "What the fuck is this?" It was like, I think like I kind of understood that like if I just like talked to him, that like they would just be like, they would just shut me down. But if I was like already taking stuff, then like they kind of just have to go along with it a little bit. I don't know. That was a scary time, dude. I don't like. Ugh. Coming out is a rough time, dude. It's oh. You haven't popped in a minute. I'm gonna get rid of you. What do I have in the Fool? I wonder if I can. No, let's just do that. Let's not overcomplicate it. I guess that wasn't a very intriguing story, was it? I think, are we fucked? I don't know. Wait, I got us straight here. Damn. Okay, let's party. On break. Damn, didn't break. Okay, let's go for spectrals. I don't even come out to family anymore. I remember telling my cousin I was bi back in grade school, and to me I was a big deal, and he was like, now you're straight. Dude, could you imagine how powerful we'd be if we like, if you're growing up now? Everyone's all woke and shit now. Oh, okay, I can do this. Deja vu, deja vu. Maybe break the 3. Okay, cool. That and let's do that. Let's strength both of those, and we will deja vu you. I don't know, it's so hard when you're a kid. Like you don't have like the terminology for it, and like they didn't like talk about, like when I had like sex ed, they didn't talk about trans people in sex ed. They didn't say like, oh yeah, by the way, if you feel this way, there's like hormones. They didn't say, oh yeah, this is like, there's people and it's like, they're not like degenerates. They're just like, they're just regular people. There's none of that. That sucked, dude. It sucks so much. It breaks my heart, dude. That's just like a horrible thing to just like gloss over and just like leave kids to just suffer with. Dude, yeah, if there was like actually a trans mafia, a 6 in here. Come on. 6. Come on. Give me a 6. Bam. Okay, cool. Come on, stag. Come on, stag. Deja vu. Okay. I'll take a deja vu. What's up, Trekkie? I'm dolled up tonight. A little bit, yeah. I'm trying to... I think this is like a hot cry look. I don't know. It definitely, like, I was feeling really like awful this morning, and like getting dolled up a little bit like definitely helped. It helped. It definitely helped. So I might, you know, just be needing to do that more. Do I have? I want to see. No, I'm gonna hold off on this until I get. One of the lucky cards. Don't sleep with it on. I won't. Cool. Wonder if there's one what? In it? Like the... Skolgan, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? A mafia? A trans mafia in it? This is a little sweaty. IT. Okay. Cool, we got a chariot, a joker, a gold. We got money, so we can actually roll down for something. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Golden ticket. That's... Yes. Okay. We're going back in. We can get a 6. Yes. Okay, cool. Perfect. Ooh, oh. That's good. That's very good. Okay, cool. I got no 6s left. Adios. Let's see. Do I play? Yeah, I already did. Okay, cool. We're good. What are you doing for New Year's Eve? I was like, I'm trying to like meet up with like other queer people. I think the person I was gonna like meet up with like kind of got sick, so I gotta adjust some plans. But I might do something kind of like a Long Beach area. There's like one bar that's kind of like a queer-ish bar. There's like Hamburger Mary's. Should I just go to Hamburger Mary's? That's like the queer space. I feel like it's a lot of like old like drag queens and stuff though. I don't know. We're not going for mime yet because we don't have a lot. Egg. Where are you from? I'm from SoCal. Hamburger Mary's by you is a straight family's going to see. Wait, is Hamburger Mary's like a chain? I actually didn't know. Nice, okay, cool. And we got a steel, a red steel. This is very good. Damn, no hits at all. It's crazy. She thick. She thick. Do I wanna? I can make something. Gold pays for itself. The devil is the easiest thing to get. It's like, is at least 2. There you go. We can start getting off of the other suits, I think. Hamburger restaurant chain with the drag theme. Yeah, there you go. Money. Yeah, I don't know. I might, yeah. I'll have to adjust some plans. But I definitely, I really need to be around other queer people. Like, especially this year. Take a death? I'll take a death. Do this. We're already here. King of Spades. Cool. If we do 5 of a kind, is that going to be a... Is that the queerest establishment you can find? No, there's a lot of queer stuff in Long Beach. I could probably just go... Yeah, actually, low-key, I could just, like... I could probably just go to, like, the downtown area. There's a bunch of shit. I think, like, actually... Like, Long Beach actually has, like, straight up just, like, has an ordinance, like, specifically to protect queer people. Which is pretty tight. You're in Cali? Yeah, I'm in SoCal. You don't call it Cali, you goober. Cali. MFer said Cali. No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. This isn't even... No. There's like a very narrow window where this card's good. You thought I was in the middle of... Why would you think that? Capitol Hill and just walk around? Are you in Seattle? I think, like, when I was in Seattle, I think I expected Seattle to be... like, bigger than it was. But Seattle is a pretty new city, all told. Right, let's see what this does. Wait, actually, no, let's pop a high card first so we can trigger card sharp. Okay. we'll be good here, but let's. Is this gambling? Yeah. It's. You make poker hands. Wait, Skullgun, are you? Oh, no money. Oh, it's not. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I just expected. I think what I wanted Seattle to be. That's what Boston actually is. Like Boston is tight. I fuck with Boston heavy, even though I hate the Celtics. But I think like if you're a Bostonian, you kind of have an embarrassment of riches when it comes to like sports teams. Philly, yeah, Philly's good. What was the B that Boston gave you? I think I wanted. It's just it has. I think like my like gold standard for a city is like very like old, like dense and like walkable. And I think like Seattle. I think I thought of it because like I've got family up there, so I've gone there as a kid. And like when you're a kid, like everything just seems bigger. I think. I expected more bustle. I feel like I was able to like walk around the entirety of Seattle in a day, or like in a couple of days, because I've gone around the country to like do like film festivals, so I had time like a day or like half a day or like this like little windows where I could just like explore the city and walk around. Seattle felt the smallest by far, and it was very quiet and suburban, which like it is very small city and it's very new city. Part of the issue with Seattle is that the urban core is very hollowed out because of the tech industry. It took like a week to stomp on Eugene. Eugene. Is anything going on in Eugene? I think like honestly all the tech places, all the cities that like went big on tech, they just suck. Is this a safe space to talk about that? Like all the big tech cities, they're just ass now. Like I remember San Francisco being like tight, like really really cool last time I was there. Or like the first time I was there. Last time I was there, like I don't know, maybe it's just because I was there with my mother. But like, man. It just felt like emptier and just shittier and more dead. It's hard to describe. "2020 ruined you financially? Damn, that sucks." Ordinance sending tech to the warehouse district from now on. That sentence was, I totally knew what you said there. Like dude, is there any? But yeah, speaking of being like financially ruined, is there anybody who isn't financially ruined at this point? Like I feel like it's just everyone's just fucked. Like it feels like there's nothing left. The 1% are still doing fine. That's facts, dude. Didn't break. Damn. See if I can maybe get a blue out of this. Oh damn, I got over it. Ran into that with some relatives where I brought out, well, no one is buying a house anyway, and they were like, well, actually, we're buying one now. You don't got a lot of money, but no debt at all, dude. Like having no debt is the huge. Like I have no debt right now, and it's like the hugest flex. Like back in the day, like having a nice car would be a flex. Right now, having no debt and a paid beater is like the hugest flex. I guess there's still people who are doing well, which is like it's crazy that like shit like hasn't just like completely collapsed yet. But, like something's got to give. This is getting out of hand. See if we can nuke both our aces. One big billionaires rob a bank, dude, that's facts. We're gonna have to start getting off of these guys. And also, like, this golden ticket's just kind of dead weight right now. Golden ticket's kind of dead weight. I just gotta get more devils, I think. Devil. That didn't do anything. That was also not the right move. Whatever. Come on, break. Bring that. Nice, okay. A lot of X-Molt. X-Molt is the thing. And we got a Pluto. I think. Probably ditch Scary Face. We'll ditch Scary Face if we can roll into something better. Okay. Good. So we're not where we want to be, but I think we can kind of build on this. We can build on this. So we got money at least. Devil, that's good. I'm gonna have to use the bathroom in a second. Dude, oh, dude, it's 1 a.m. Dude, there was a minute where I was like getting to bed at 10 p.m., waking up at 6. I was like a citizen. I'm back to being a degenerate. You just woke up? Oh yeah, because you had a nice long nap. We finally got some. We got some gold working at least. Let's see if we can break this ace maybe. I feel like we're never breaking this ace. It refuses. We're gonna get over too. Check it out. We're at 1 million. Bloodstone is. I haven't done a Bloodstone run in a minute. I feel like I haven't. No. No. Okay. Photo chat now, especially, is gonna be good. We got a lot of X mold here. Is that gonna get us over? It did. Okay, it is. Guess we're doing pears. Dude, you know what fruit is bussin'? Is pears. Low key. Like it's so hard to get a pear that's like excellent, but like when you do, it's next level. A good pear is like you can't beat it. I definitely need more gold right now. This is... yeah, my money situation is not great. I don't have any devices by me. I can't check my email. I guess I could like look at my computer, but I'm not doing that. You can't make me. Money. Come on, break. Come on, break. Still not breaking. Damn it. We haven't seen any blue. That's frustrating. I feel like I should be like being louder. No, we're going gold. What am I doing? This feels like a throwback stream. Like, you know, back in the day where it was always like midnight. Wouldn't I used to start streaming at midnight and go to 4 a.m. That's crazy. That's a crazy schedule. It worked, I guess. I don't know. Did it work though? That's when that's when everyone started watching. High card build with Splash and Paradolia and the mask. Okay, well that's three jokers I don't have. It was great for your work schedule. Alright, let's see if we can go. Damn. I wonder if there's any way I can red seal this. Or no, we need gold. Oh, the red seal is harder to like get. Do I have any like red gold? No. Let's do a quick discard and see if we can. Okay. Think. We gotta get more. Right now we need more gold and more blue. Yeah. They're age shaming the info message on Discord. Wait, really? It wasn't really a schedule. You said you only got on because 3 people kept bothering you to. That's facts. Like, yeah, I don't know. Although I do feel like the best streams are always like no schedule, but that's kind of like bad for the viewers a little bit. I don't know. But I feel like the energy of an off-the-cuff stream is like, it's very unique, and it's a lot better than just like, oh, I gotta show up. Because if it's like I'm scheduled to show up and stream for you guys, then it's like I'm just clocking in. Whereas like the way it is now, it's like I'm sitting down and like I need to stream. And I feel like I'm so much better when I'm doing that instead of like I feel like I'm so much better when I'm just like I need to stream versus like clocking in. I feel like the content is better when I'm doing it that way. You insulted me by calling it a chill stream? Do you remember like the first like season 1 of like this channel? We called it the Cuck stream. Do you remember that? There was like one day where I was playing Melee and I got like a bunch of people from 4chan. And they said, hey, this girl's actually pretty cute. And then I spilled coffee on my keyboard. I said the mocha pot sucked because I was an idiot and I didn't know the difference between a mocha pot and a percolator. I was an idiot. And you were like, I felt so bad. After I was like, no, wait, I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Mocha pots are tight. Let's go Emperor. Okay. Okay, which one do we... I think we're ditching card sharp. We're gonna keep going. Come on, break, you fuckers. Okay. Broke one. Oh wait, this might kind of fuck us a little bit. Okay, we can 5 of a kind it, which is not nothing. Let's chariot this. And do we want to do gold first, or let's go with these guys. Okay. Let's see. That's actually pretty good. High key. Okay. We're doing okay. Look at us. Look at us. Okay. Discards. This is feeling like a proper run now. This is feeling like a proper run. Cook stream's running late. Yeah. Oh, come on. I don't need any of this. These are all ass. I love getting an ass spectral booster. Like maybe polychrome? Nothing. We can't have everything though, right? Nice, okay, cool. Down to 35. Come on, break. Kind of 4 of a kind and like high card. Let's just go this way. Four of a kind. We got the steels and these guys. Got money, which is the important thing. Oh no, we're kind of fucked here, I think. Oh, this is not even close. No. R.I.P. R.I.P. Maybe a flush house will get us. R.I.P. dude. Damn. Oh, that's pathetic. Oh. Well, all right. we kind of got a run going. We got something going. How do we feel about having the game logo in the upper left corner? I feel like it's still a vibe. Someone had to make a mod for Ancient Joker to work better because it would sometimes pick a suit that just so happened to be disabled if you're on one of the suit blinds. How does the game even work? You just make... I think like Ancient Joker... Yeah, Ancient Joker's just kind of ass. Because it'll like, even if you have like... If you... It's like a... The issue with Ancient Joker is it's like a late game style Joker that like works worse the better your deck fixing is. So this kind of like it's the perfect Joker for no decks. But I mean the way the game works is that you just make poker hands and try to get your score up. It's kind of like it's a little bit of a cookie clicker situation, I feel like. Dude, are there cookie clicker streamers? I feel like there have to be, right? I had a cookie clicker game going for a while. I was pretty proud of it. Actually, you know what? There's probably somebody who has like a cookie clicker game running like right now that they just like forgot about for 5 years. Dude, that's... I don't know. I am feeling a little bit sleepier and a little bit better, so that's good. I'll see if I can get a good cry in. I feel like I really need that most nights right now. This is probably going to be a thing for me for like a couple months, I want to say. It's poker with legal cheating. A little bit. But yeah. I've been live for almost 2 hours. Tell you what, I'm gonna use the bathroom and then we'll do another Balatro run and then we'll call it. So I want to at least get over the 2-hour mark. I think that's fair, right? It's fair to you at least. See, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. This is a mod for multiplayer. I've seen that. I've seen like tournaments and stuff. Also, thank you for the. I'm doing this like I have glasses on. Thank you for the tip, Hershey Kisses. I should oughta like. There's like a spot right there, above the chat where it kind of like fades into nothing. I feel like I can definitely. I could fit like a notifications thing in there. let's see. Let's see what we can get out of this run. This might be like an abortive run. Who knows? NeoCities up the stream. You talking about make the stream look more NeoCities? I feel like low key, like the vibes I have going on with this, with the layout, are just like you'll just start spamming my social security number. You don't know what my social is. That's crazy. You're not that slick. No club. 222. Jack Jack. They'll get us over. It's ugly. I don't like it. I do gotta put more work in on the stream, on the NeoCities. But it's just, it's like a little project that I just like keep picking away at. Right now my project is me. Project is here. Yeah, dude, like being trans is crazy because it's like you do feel like you really do feel simultaneously like a goddess and an ogre. I don't even know what I'm looking at. My head's all out of sorts. Because I think like, okay, so for like notifications, what would we have up there anyway? Because I think like it's tips, right? That's one. I'm not putting a follower notification up there. That's crazy. Dude, that's like, that's some bush league shit. Putting a notification up whenever someone follows, that's crazy. That's like a thing, like if you have that notification, if you have the notification up where like if anyone follows it pops up, that's how I know your stream is not going anywhere. Your stream, you're going nowhere if you have a follower notification. Unbelievable. Just like you should get notifications for like donations. What else? You disagree? You think it's not? You think it's like a decent move to put up a follower? No, dude. Here's the thing. It's like the best streamers and the best content creators simultaneously act like they have no viewers and 1 million viewers. Cause like you should be able to make your stream entertaining even if you're talking to like, even if there's no one, right? You should be able to like. It's the same thing with like playing gigs, where like even if there's nobody at the bar that you're playing at, even if there's nobody at the shitty bar gig you're playing at, you should be playing like it's a stadium, okay? So you should be like, the level of quality should be like at like the same whether you have 0 viewers or 1,000 viewers. But the people who have like follower notifications, that's like very specifically middling viewer behavior. Because at like the top level and at the bottom level, real talk, like followers are a dime a dozen. It's like like follower count is a garbage metric. Like, I have 2,500 followers on here, and I'm getting mogged by people with like a grand. Okay? All those kind of donation follow pings are fucking annoying. Yeah, I don't want to put any sounds on. But just like a little bit, like a little text that pops up. Just a little text, and like just to acknowledge that someone tipped. Find a way to put up a notification for anyone joining the stream to make them leave. Find a way to put up a notification for anyone joining the stream to make them leave. Robert Downey Jr.'s Sustainable Malibu Home. Robert Downey Jr.'s Sustainable Malibu Home. Robert Downey Jr.'s Sustainable Malibu Home. I mean, it has to go at some point, but I can't see that it hurts at low levels. I think because like I do not give a shit about about growing this Twitch account. I don't give a shit about like building this stream. So like it's not really an accomplishment for me to get a follower. Like the only thing I'm trying to like build followers on TikTok, and I feel like I've kind of hit like a wall where I don't like know what kind of content I want to make. I mean, to be fair, like the algorithm right now on TikTok is like, it's like honed on like, hey, let's give Alex psychic damage. Let's make Alex as dysphoric as humanly possible. Where'd he go? So I need to like do a reset or something. There is like the kind of stuff I'm trying to see again is like cool like visual art or like weird like, oh, what I want to see is like a bunch of videos of like people with like 2,000 followers making shit with Touch Designer. That's the shit I want to see. Or like just like weird like pencil drawings and shit. I'm just trying to see like weird art again. You know what really sucks is a channel trailer every time there's a raid, dude. That's so scuffed, dude. Oh my god, yeah. The kind of shit. If your stream has in it the kind of shit that you would skip if you were watching a YouTube video, like don't have that. This TikTok does let you like do a reset on the algorithm. It does let you do that. I think there's actually I found someone. It is impossible to do anything on an iPad and make it cool. Your FYP seems to be all weird art. That's the stuff I send to you guys. Chesuki. Chesuqi. You can just go follower only view. That's true. But yeah, there's like some girl who does like, it's like it's a very, very good like 2000s kind of like it feels like Frutiger Arrow pop a little bit, and like the like level of quality of her production and like the visual elements for her shit is just like, it's unreal. It's so good. She had this whole thing where she like fell back and like had like iPods and stuff like flying around, and like she has like a breakdown of like the process, and even the like visual explainer of like, hey, like a shithead commenter is like, this is AI, and then she like has that superimposed over like all the layers of like Adobe that she has going on. It's so, I'm so jealous of that. Like that level of quality is so goddamn impressive. It's so good. Yeah, a lot of TikToks are, especially like a lot of queer content creators too. Like they just like they have an OnlyFans, which I mean, it's like a lot of queer people are kind of forced into survival sex work and stuff, and that's kind of the modern. A modern load-bearing component to like sex work is like marketing, and so they're just on there constantly. So like if there's someone who has like makes their living with like adult content, they have like 3 TikTok accounts. One of the things Dan Olson's always saying for YouTube is at a certain low level, they don't even see the difference between thousands of views. So trying to read the tea leaves of the algorithm is pointless. I don't care. I don't know if that goes for TikTok. I think like my it is a little bit of just like just make shit and like see what kind of works, and you'll eventually kind of figure out a format for like what your content is. And you'll kind of like figure out your audience. I will say I think it is very easy to kind of cultivate like a trans audience, because like it's very specific and very like, you know, it's very easy to narrowcast to that. But like, oh, load I get it, load bearing. But cuz I want my shit to be more like music based. So I don't but I feel like, I don't know, a lot of the like cool musicians, their like TikTok account is just them dicking around. So like maybe that's better. But I have found that like the format of like say something and then like for me a format of just like say something and then like jam the phone up to my face and like have spooky music, be like the domain expansion, that's like a good format for me. But I think like the biggest thing honestly is just consistency. I don't even play music on TikTok, do you? I have a couple TikToks where I'm playing music, like covers and stuff. But like those don't do well. Like, TikTok doesn't want you to play music. You have to have like another gimmick on top of being a musician. A good like way to like drive engagement is just make people like angry and argumentative in your comments. Like the guy that teaches conservatives with his music talking about that. So see, I low-key, I think that guy is cringe. Have you tried doing one like once a week or so? Yeah, I think I'm trying to be more just like, I'm trying to like not like clock in on content, you know? Like I want to, that's when your stuff's the best is when you're just kind of like driven to like, oh, I need to make this. So like I have this idea, so I'm just gonna like do it. I'm gonna execute it real quick, you know? And like it's, the best content creators, I'm sure, to like ride the line of like they're able to kind of like do both. Like they're kind of clocking in. My doctorate reply went crazy. Yeah, dude, I definitely. What's up, Ben Rai? Welcome back. I did. That was pretty cool. I just like I went after like that like one like economist lady. I made a TikTok video just like shitting on like economists specifically, and I got 2 people to like make a stitch of it. And like these people are like well-meaning people. Like they're like pretty above board, but like they were just like there's like blind spots, right? Because like the hot damn historian is like she's an above board content creator. She's like an above board person. I don't have any beef with her, but like stitching my video to like come to the defense of economists is so silly. And like I do have a rule with like my content where like I'm not gonna go after creators of color unless they called me anti-intellectual. Yeah, I mean like I'm not going to go after creators of color unless they have a bigger platform than me and they went after me first. And she like ticked both those boxes, and so I literally just. Because the thing is, like, when you're like online discourse, if you're trying to like engage like eye to eye on like TikTok, it's never works. Like, no, because people like whenever there's online arguments, people are, and even like IRL arguments, everyone is arguing at cross purposes. No one's talking about the same thing when they're talking. So the best way to kind of like punch through the noise a little bit is just to kind of like make fun of people, like dead ass. Like if you're trying to like actually, because I laid out my points that like economists are essentially a my central point is that like in the future, like 100 years from now, we will consider economists in the same vein as phrenologists. It will or like race scientists. We will consider that a pseudoscience, not like just like studying, not like the like studying how like money works or whatever, but just like that's the specific construct of like economics in our capitalist system. We will truly, we will understand them to be, well, I called them evil English majors, because like what they are, if they were like actually like scientists and they actually study stuff objectively, the conclusion they would come to is that, hey, if we want our economy to be sustainable, we need to steal money from rich people because they are leeches on society and they're driving us into the ditch. But they don't do that. Every single economist has this magical formula where whatever the input is, the output is always we have to give more money to rich people, because there are a couple sacred tenets to economics, right? One of them being that you cannot do anything that actually infringes on rich people's right to make profit. So, because that's what economics really is in practice, right? That's what actually like happens. So, and then I did take a shot at the like health economist lady, and like, and so, but like, there is the thing that like you don't need to, and this is kind of what like set her off. Like, and this is like a white lady, so she's a white lady, so she's fair game. I did say you're under no obligation to respect someone just because they have a PhD, which is like, that's just factual. Like a PhD is useful in as much as it shows that you put in work to study a field. But like Jordan Peterson is a PhD. Like there's no end to like evil dilettantes that have PhDs or who graduated from Ivy League schools, right? That's not in and of itself. It's not a like perfect stand-in for quality of intellect, right? The sky is blue whether the person pointing it out has a PhD or never went to high school. So you have your arguments have to stand on their own, and ideally, yeah, Richard Spencer has a PhD. Although I'm taking you at your word, dude. Don't make me look like an idiot for agreeing with you. But yeah. So, but like, yeah, you're ideally a PhD would make you better able to defend your position, but you still have to defend your position. If you actually polled economists or strongly SOCSDEM, it's just public economists that write in newspapers are a giant outlier. Okay, so the economists that don't have jobs are more normal, but the economists that get hired are evil. This is there's like a push and pull with like people and systems, right? And if the system is actively incentivizing, which is like the core of the problem, the system is actively incentivizing evil economist shit. And this is I finally got a copy of Who Paid the Piper by Gabriel Rockhill. I have yet to crack it open, but like the like one of the things he talks about in like the videos leading up to the book is that there's not an express conspiracy to make academia right wing. It's more that like there's incentives to do certain things, and if you don't toe the line as an academic, you don't get the gigs that like the toe the line academics get. Like if you push up against the machine, you're beholden to the machine to like advance within academia. So if you if you actually like speak truth to power, you are biting the hand that feeds you. Yeah, the purpose of a machine is what it does, exactly. Okay. This is Andy 2. Let's... Actually, you know, I'll take this one. Do we want to go flush 4 of a kind? I don't like any of these right now. I think it's more that, like, most economists are not public facing. Their staff or some company in the planning department. Okay, that's not better. That's almost worse. All right. Oh, okay, I went with straights. Damn. Okay, we're good here. I think like my biggest like dysphoria thing is just like with my face right now, it's just the like scarring and swelling around my jaw. And I can feel like just like the massaging working, but it is very slow going. It's very frustrating, especially when like the act of massaging makes it swell up, which kind of like makes the problem worse. I hate that shit, dude. All right, let's see. How long until the swelling goes down? I don't know. It's kind of like a... Okay, I'm not going hanging Chad this time. I had FFS a while ago, like years ago. But I kind of just like I had some like scarring, like internal scarring, and I just kind of left it, and I'm now trying to like actually get it nice and good. Are we watching Star Trek shows? Did I enjoy any of the Star Wars shows? I watched Andor. I DNF'd Andor. I could get back on it. It's definitely finishable. I don't have any issue with Andor. 3/4 angle is perfect for it. Yeah, this like me looking right here. It's like this is my good angle. Because my nose is like a little bit like cattywampus. Yeah, this is my good angle right here. Which episode of what? Oh, you're asking me like which episode I bounced on? It wasn't a specific episode that made me bounce. I just like life got in the way. I didn't finish it. We just, oh wait, we could just go. That's what Ancient Joker's for. That's what it's for. That did nothing. Ugh. we're fucked. Have I seen one battle after another? No, I haven't seen that. Is that a Star Wars thing? Episode. I don't know. Yeah, I think like I'm just kind of, maybe this is me, or like I feel like this is something kind of in the zeitgeist. Is like I think we're all kind of over prestige TV. I think like movies are because like prestige TV is just like, hey, do you want to watch an 8-hour movie? I don't want to watch an 8-hour movie. I think I do. The TV is so much better when it's just like, it's like Monster of the Week or whatever. If you're gonna make me like sit through a long arc, you better make me earn it. I think that is kind of a lost art. Just like having shit be like, hey, here's a thing we like. It's all like every episode is self-contained, and you can have like a special, long, 30 episode seasons, like lower production value, and just have it be like, just have every episode be like wrapped up in a tight little bow. You can have like special events where there's like a 3-episode arc. That's your maximum, is 3 episodes, okay? You don't get a longer arc than that. Wait, what's one battle after another about? Yeah, self-contained is like, yeah. Dude, soap ads, dude, remember when ads were good? Like, dude, ads used to be so much better. It's crazy because like all the blood has been drained from the stone with everything, you know? Like no one's who's competing for like soap market share. That's it's not a new thing anymore. Like, so now it's just like, it's, you know what all the ads are nowadays? It's prescription medication and like something that's just a scam. Do you want drugs or a scam? It's Leo DiCaprio being a burned out 60s militant after he has a kid and is broken stoner on the couch. And then stuff happens. Did my cat get out? Hold on, I gotta bring my cat in. I'll be right back. I just remembered I'm the one who let her out. It was me. Is there a way to like, cause I was using Stream Elements, or not Stream Elements, Stream FX. It's like an OBS thing, and one of the plugins is a source mirror. Because I think like with like a webcam stuff, it has to be like, for some reason it has to be a handshake. It can't just be like, hey, here's just like a feed and you can just make a multiple of it. You have to specifically mirror an original source. And StreamFX kind of went bunk. So now I don't know, because I want to be able to like have, I want to be able to have my like, no, not you. I want to be able to have my webcam like here, like have like a separate scene where the webcam is just like this thing. but I don't know how to do that anymore. You get one. It was there. I had to do it. I have noticed that, like, you know, post transition, like doing like that kind of like cutesy stuff, it does work better, which is nice. But yeah, like thinking the idea of like, you know, it's hard, so detransition, that's crazy to me. Like if like the idea of like detransitioning like never even entered my mind. Then I thought about it for a second and was just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. There's no fucking way. That's ridiculous. Detransitioning is the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my life. That's insane. Going back to being a guy is, fuck that. Fuck that. Absolutely fucking not. Oh my god. Zach, every transition is a W transition, for the record. But like, dude, it's been a long time. What would happen if I tried T? I would kill myself. Because here's the thing. Like, when I was a kid and I like didn't know that like transitioning was like a possibility, I had developed a plan where like I'm gonna make an album and it's gonna be the best album ever. And once that album is there and everyone's like, oh, this is so perfect, then I've done what I've been put on earth to do, so I can kill myself. And that was the plan. So going on T, that's like absolutely, because like the album is done, right? I have an album out. So like going on T is just like, well, damn it, I ticked all the boxes. I have to kill myself now. Like there's no fucking way. Oh. Dude, now I'm thinking about like testosterone. Oh. No, Skulgan, I'm okay. I just thought about like, I thought about what it felt like to be on testosterone. Oh. There is like, that's the thing is like, because I genuinely thought I was put on Earth to just like suffer, right? I didn't think like, oh yeah, you're actually allowed to like live and be happy. I thought, okay, well I'm an artist, so artists are here to suffer, so that's what I'm gonna do. That is a good arc though. Just like make peak art and then die. Don't think about T, girl. Nice. That's good. Yeah, I think, okay, if I like do like a camera focused layout, what would the like thing down here be? I don't know. Are you 30 yet? Yes, I'm 30 yet. She's not. Don't lie. Why are you lying about that? I am over 30. I'm not gonna lie about my age. That's silly. Like, well, what's the what's the ROI on lying on your age? I'm 3 years late at least. Yeah, I can't even. Well, here's the thing. The 27 Club, that's all people who just like took drugs like crazy. And I don't do drugs. So you can't put all your info on stream. You brought it up. You fuckers brought Hold on, I gotta like. The cat's yelling at me. You triangulated my address, dude. Honestly, like the way things are now, like I'm definitely doxxed. Like there's no way my shit is not like. There's no way I haven't put out enough information on like public, like social media to be like doxxed hardcore. Rainbolt is on his way to like to end me. Okay, so it has been 2:40. I really should ought to call it, go to bed. You've been texting my dad? Do you want to know how many pages your thread is on that forum for that? Is there a page? Wait, do I actually have a page on that forum? I feel like I don't. I suppose like my association with Narcissa Wright is like enough to give me a bit of notoriety. You talking about Kiwi Farms? Is that still around? Nice guy, bit of a chaser. I do think I caught. I think I low-key. I do think I caught him. Dressing up. Might be a bit of a rapper. I don't know. You don't actually go there. I feel like. I feel like time was. I had like a reputation in those circles, but I think that's not really. I don't think I like cross their mind anymore. Maybe, I don't know. Cause I'm not really an easy. I'm not really an easy target. Yeah, yeah. Trans women dads are like, yeah, that's what they are, dude. It's facts, dude. This shit's hereditary. That's just factual. You can catch it. Wait, really? People are saying nice things about me on Kiwi Farms? That's crazy. Wait, do I dare? Do I dare? There's no way. That's such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. It's such a bad idea. Offer some spirit. No, dude, I can't. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. He's too old. I don't think he wants to open that door. Let's see. Let's see. Well, I think I went to Kiwi Farms once. Okay, so this is just, dude, I'm like blown out. This is like, what's it, Creepy Chan? Dude, I am like, I am pale as death. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we do have a mention. It's just like documentary stuff. Documentary stuff. Documentary stuff. Bonus 2, D-Girl hasn't done anything daft as far as I know. I do not really keep up with them. They are kind of boring, but their stream quality has improved a bit. Got their fast thing. I just typed it in. HD D-Girl's asshole any percent. This is crazy. Okay, there's not a lot. There's not a lot. Let's see. Let's. I'm seeing like 6 things. And it's all about the documentary. Okay, just misgendering. Their mod, do you guys bring it? Okay, this is okay. So this is a like one thing about me. This is in HD. No, help me in DDoS protection for 2 minutes, dude. Really? Get owned. Okay, so this one person who is like gendering me correctly among like a whole thing of transphobes. Wispy G Girl and Isaac. The Cecil video. What the fuck is the Cecil video? What's the Cecil video? Does anyone have context for this? What's the Cecil? I'm not. By the way, I have Kiwi Farms open right now. That's what's like making me like even more Caucasian. I don't. What is the Cecil video? I don't know what that is. D-Girl is a weird one, clearly a homosexual, parentheses, not a tranny, that transitioned and yet retains a little bit of self-awareness and self-identity. Not everything is tranny nonsense. Their Discord isn't overwhelmingly bullshit you need to wade through, but I remember... Yeah, hey, they think my Discord's pretty good. And you know who's responsible for that? You guys. The viewers at home. I salute you. But it's nice to know that I'm clearly a homosexual and not a tranny. See, I do like this setup because like when I'm looking over at like the chat, it looks like I'm like on stream. It looks like if I'm looking at like my webcam, it looks like I'm like reading chat. I'm looking at you, Hershey Kisses. Order of Lenin for Cucumber, dude. Facts. Dude, we gotta set up some like communism awards. Yeah, this is all like more than a year old. More likely that's D-Girl. Break the Gamer, not Break the Game. Plot twist, the documentary is called Break the Gamer, not Break the Game. It started 6 months before Nintendo. Broken in half by John Numbers. Wait, what's the deal with John Numbers? Dude, I'm so like out of touch with the... This is like gotta be the worst content ever, by the way. Just like watching the like main menu of a different game while the streamer looks at a terrible website and like reads it out loud and gets confused. This is like peak content. No gameplay to speak of. Not even like the movement. Like normally there's like movement on like the thing. I have that turned off, so it's just stationary. And then just like me like reading something else. That's like, this is peak Twitch. This is peak. It's peak. So wait, so John Numbers beat Narciso once and like these people have not shut up about it for like 8 years? Is that what happened? John Numbers beat Narciso once and... That's that's crazy. Dude, that's so pathetic. These people need a job. John was who people claim made Narcissa trans for beating her. Is that what that's dude, that's like some weird that's some weird chaser fantasy shit where you humiliate a man so much that he becomes a woman. That's what those people think. That's like generally that's like chaser mindset, is they think like trans women are just like men who have been, that's where like oh my god, that's what like trans maxing comes from. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because like that's like what, like if you're in like the 4chan like milieu, then like you think you've like failed as a male, like you've been so humiliated as a male that like you're now forced to become a woman. That's what trans maxers are, right? And that's what they think that, so that's what they believe about trans women, and they like made that into reality. That's crazy. That's wild. This is a weed test I haven't studied. Nice. Dude. Thank you for telling me about kiwi farms again. I've lost like 8 IQ points. Doing good work here. It is kind of hot. I think for like a role play thing. No, but I just thought about that. Like, is that hot to me? I'm like, no, it's not really. That's not hot to me because I'm a woman, right? Like I'm not a failed man, right? I'm a woman. So like, I don't know. I guess maybe if you're like, I don't know. I think you still have to have like a solidly like mask identity for that to work, for that to be hot, you know? Maybe. It was what less harmful? I'm a bit doing good work here. Yeah, should I do another run? No. We're just gonna we're switching to just chatting. Go to Brett. Sending you to, sending me to kiwi farms. Here's the thing, I've got a lot of psychic defenses up against like kiwi farms bullshit. So I'm pretty good about not getting. I'm honestly just too grown for that shit. If you're over 30. If you're over like 25 and you're like going on to kiwi farms, that's just like you need to go to church. You need to be dunked in a river by a priest. Whereas the other comments are from YouTube. This is multi-streaming to YouTube and Twitch. I've thought about the idea with the square aspect ratio is I could multi-stream to YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok and have it all like look nice. But it's like it's $20 a month to like have multi-stream pro, which is like honestly fair for like the service. But it's just like, oh, do I want to stomach that? Because like my job right now is like it's a seasonal thing and it's through to February, so I gotta like find some other work after that. So we'll see. Damn, I gotta figure out makeup stuff. Low key, high key. We're going here. Cause I feel like eye stuff, if I try to do eyes up here, right? It always just looks bad. I don't know. Cause I see all these really cute girls and they've got this really nice smoky eye, and whenever I try to do it, it just makes it looks ratty when I do it. Maybe you have to have your hair up to make that look work. I don't know. Probably needs more or less. Yeah, I don't know. Makeup's hard. Makeup's just hard. Aaron Flores 1327 just got here. What's the stream about? I feel like I can get into following this creator. Hi. Hi, new person. Welcome to the stream. I don't know who you are. You can't catch me. Catch me. You can't catch me. All right, I ought to go to bed. It's bedtime, I think. It's definitely bedtime. All right, thank you so much for sticking around.